everyone, welcome back to the workshop. Artisan Pirate here, and in today's Fun Scroll Saw project video, I have another amazing design by Steve Good, and it is a Mother's Day project. Mother's Day 2023 is fast approaching. If your mother is still with you, I hope you all take them out to eat, get them something nice, give them a gift, a card, something, just to show your appreciation. I know I am a total mama's boy, and I would not be anywhere where I'm at right now without the encouragement of my mother. She has been so supportive and encouraging me and pushing me to the next level. And all things I do, the pirate gigs, the YouTube channel platform, all my endeavors off YouTube, you know, where I try to do other things to get the name out there. She encourages me daily, and I just love her for that and being so supportive. But really, really cool. I've already got all the pattern printed out to its full size and attached to our material with clear packing tape. And what's going to be cool about this project, not only is it a gift for my mom, but all the material came from the free scrap bin at the hardwood store of North Carolina, and I've milled it down to appropriate dimensions for everything. Again, Steve Good tells you the thicknesses that you need, and the base is going to be 1/2 inch thick. The backer board that says love you in the heart here is 1/2 inch thick, and I milled this red oak down to almost 1/2 inch thickness. And as you see, there was supposed to be a tab to glue this down, and with it not being 1/2 inch, and I did attempt to draw it, but I thought, you know what, I will just glue it directly to the base without the tab. But you can go the tabbed route. And the actual scroll work here, the majority of it is this beautiful bouquet of flowers that has the word mom in it. It has some nice leaf designs here, and it's in a nice cursive font, and that'll be glued to that, and then all that will be glued to the base. But really, really cool. I'm really excited to get this project started and make an amazing handmade gift for my mom. So let's head over to the drill press, drill all the pilot holes for the project so we can come back to the scroll saw and start scrolling. And over here on the drill press, we're going to drill out all of the pilot holes for internal cutting with a small drill bit. And there is several internal cuts on this project and some very small internal cuts on this project, but we're going to take our time and get through them all. Over here on the scroll saw, I am using number 5 Ultra reverse tooth blades, and they will cut through all the material we are cutting out here exceptionally well with minimal chip out. I am beginning with the thicker piece here that has the heart that says love you in it, and these are very small cuts, but I can still do them easily with a number 5 blade. If you guys would like to try this pattern, it is available as a free pattern download over at Steve Good's scrollsawworkshop.blogspot.com website over in his free pattern catalog. And as always, I am taking my time and letting the blade do the work. Red oak can be a brittle material, as I found out in my Valentine's Day video when a piece I cut cracked and I had to touch it up off camera. I'm just being patient with the material and guiding the blade along the cut line. I did want to come out to the workshop and do something nice and make something handmade and not store-bought for my mom for Mother's Day. Of course, I will get her something nice as well to go along with this, but if you have the capability and your mother is still around, I would highly encourage you to make something handmade, because that means it really came from the heart. Being an only child of my mom's, a lot of people say I was kind of spoiled for choice, you know, with like things I got and everything, but I don't see that. My mom did have the foresight to keep all the Hot Wheels stuff that I like to be nostalgia about, and all the train stuff like when I grew out of it. So I'm thankful that she had the foresight to store all that away in case I wanted to come back to it in the future, which I have done. She is my biggest supporter and my biggest inspiration when it comes to finding the strength to get through each day, and I just love her dearly. Love you, Mom. Doing the final long outside cut here to release the flower piece from the wood. And it's just one long, slow, continuous cut. If you guys like what you're seeing, I would highly encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me over on Instagram at Artisan Pirate. I'd really appreciate the support. And this is once again going back to that thicker piece of red oak, and you see I am using the same blade for all of the cutting on the project. And once we follow the cut line here, all of the scroll work will be done, and we can proceed to sanding and finishing. And over here on the workbench, we will quickly remove all the pieces from the waste material, and we start to see what the finished project can potentially look like. And now we will head to sanding with 100 grit sandpaper and the palm sander, being very careful with the flower piece because it is fragile. But once I sand the front and back of everything, it will be time to assemble everything. And I will assemble everything with medium grade CA glue and spring clamps. And once I get the main scroll work glued to the backer board here, I will give it some activator and let it set around 5 minutes to completely cure, and then come back and glue the same piece onto the base and proceed in the same manner. CA glue and activator, and I set it aside around 5 minutes again to let it dry. But after the glue was cured, I gave it several coats of Rust-Oleum clear gloss and let that dry, and the project was complete. And here we have the completed Mother's Day piece cut out completely on the scroll saw just in time for Mother's Day 2023. Thank you, Steve Good, for another amazing pattern from your pattern catalog. Really, really cool. I believe this was last year's 2022's offering for Mother's Day patterns from Steve, but it finished up nicely. Keep in mind, in the pattern pack you download for this, Steve Good actually, I think, spray painted the backer board that actually has the heart on it, and then had a natural base and a natural wood for the scroll work. But using natural woods and exotic woods to bring out the natural wood grain and texture really makes everything pop as well. So there's always a lot of finishing options when it comes to completing scroll saw projects. And I believe that just this bouquet of flowers with the cursive word mom, and it would be a good standalone scroll saw pattern to just put a backer board to hang on the wall. Of course, this sits on a shelf or a countertop. It took me around 40 minutes to scroll everything out. The oak is a harder material, and it is a slower cut, the red oak I mean. And then I believe this, the actual main scroll work, is walnut. It did not smell like walnut when I was milling it down, but I guess that's what it is, because I don't know of any other wood species that has this kind of grain texture compared to some of the other walnut pieces I have. Again, all the material for this project came out of the free scrap bin at the hardwood store in North Carolina in Gibsonville, and I just took my time and went through the scrap bin and then carefully milled everything down to the correct dimensions. And as you see, I just glued the backer board to the bottom of the base without doing the tab, because this is not actual 1/2 inch thickness, which Steve suggests in his pattern pack as well. But really, really cool. I had a lot of fun making this and getting a chance to work with some different wood species other than 1/4 inch material. I hope you guys like this video, and once again, if your mother is still here on this earth, I hope you all take time to spend Mother's Day with her. I know I'm going to take my mom out somewhere nice to eat and just really enjoy our time together. But really, really cool. Had a lot of fun making this, and I hope you guys like watching me make it. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, and also follow me over on Instagram at Artisan Pirate. Links to all my social medias as well as ways to contact me will always be linked down in the description box below these videos. That's about all for this one, and remember guys, if I can make it or do it, so can you. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon.